Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and children of all ages. Welcome to another episode of Montez at Midday. I'm your host, Dre Montez, and I hope everyone is doing well on this What It Do Wednesday edition of the show. What it do, good people? We raising the roof up in here. Raise that roof. Raise it. High five somebody, huh? Chest bump it. Let's hug this thing out. Oh, get in there for the real thing. Oh, two-time hugging a day. Weather's so good, make you hug yourself twice. Didn't smell any barbecue grills going off yesterday. I cannot say that I was slightly disappointed. Kudos to the weatherman slash meteorologist for getting it right again. We're batting 1,000 here, weatherman. Let's keep up the good work. And again, I believe in Tony Phil that we're getting early spring. Yes, I feel it. I feel it. But more importantly, if you are celebrating a birthday today, happy birthday to you. If you're celebrating an anniversary today, happy anniversary to you as well. And if you're getting prepared to move to your next location, good luck. You deserve it. And for those of you that are off to work, hey, it's about time, right? It's about time. Kudos to you for sure. What's up, my dude, nephew in the building? Got nephew tuning into the show today. What's up, my partner, my dog? What it bees like in here? Special shout out to my girl D from D&D. Don't get butthurt. Good luck, young lady. Good luck. Do your thing. Handle that. Handle that for sure. Already good people. I'm telling you, the weather yesterday. If you didn't get out yesterday, if you on punishment, you were hungover, you were too high, and you forgot to go outside yesterday, you missed one hell of a day. Yesterday was a preview of what we have in store. It's almost what weather, fellas? Sundress. Sundress. No bras, no underwear, and pretty toe weather. There it is right there. We need that. We need this type of weather for sure. What's going on? My man, nephew, what it be like, man? What it be like? You've been on my mind, youngster. You've been on my mind. It's interesting that you popped up on the show today, but nonetheless, I appreciate it, my man. I really do. I appreciate it, my man. I have been doing better than good. I'm in coast mood right now because the vacation starts in 2 months. We're on countdown for sure. We're definitely in countdown mode for sure. My man, nephew, already in the building. Let's get through our pillars of the day, young folks. Let's get through our pillars of the day. Let's let it go. Ignore them. Give it time. Don't compete. Stay calm. It's on you. And laugh. That laughter part, I'm a really big fan. I'm telling you. Laugh, cry, and dance every day. I guarantee to change your whole algorithms when it comes to you. When it comes to you. Because we're so focused on other people sometimes, we forget about thyself. We forget about us. You know, don't call it a selfie no more. Call it an ussie. We're going to change the whole meaning of that. We're going to get us a ussie going for sure. Oh, I'm definitely going to enjoy the vacation, nephew. I'm going to get out and going to see my babies, going to see my grandbabies, and I'm going to get on the train. I want to go on a long train ride and write the Dre Montez memoirs. I want to write a book, but I want to go on a long trip. I don't know what it's going to be about, but I want to write a book. I want to put this to use through the magic of the pen. We'll figure it out as we get there, but most importantly, we have quite the show today, people. Quite the show. We're going to start off with a little football talk today. Football talk on Way Back Wednesday. I know what you're saying. Why are we talking about football, Dre? Well, a couple of reasons. The main reason is the combine is about to start for these young men that are looking to turn to professional football. So I think that football talk needs to be had. The game has changed in more ways than one. This is not the football game that our fathers fell in love with. This is not the football game that we fell in love with. This is a new generation of football. The game is played much differently. So the football talk is more directed to the incoming players on making that decision. Are you sure you want to do this? Are you sure you want to do this? Because to play in the NFL, it's not like baseball. It's not like the NBA. It's not like hockey. This job requires 1 day a week you go to work. The rest of the time you practice and study. That is a commitment you have to be willing to make. There are very few that understand that. And the ones that do understand it, it comes with a very high cost to your family, to your friends, to the people that care about you, because you have to work a whole lot in the NFL to be good. I didn't say great, to be good at your job. So that is a serious commitment. So to the incoming football players, are you sure you ready to commit to this? Can you look over there and say, hey, I don't want to go to the club tonight, fellas, y'all on yo. No, I don't want to play Call of Duty today. No, I want to make Instagram videos all day. No, I don't want to go to the mall. No, I want to go to old girl them house. No, I want to go back to my childhood. You got to be willing to say no to all that shit, because we've seen what happens when the people say yes to any of those. In the past 10 years, we've had more players get yelled at for video game play than studying their own NFL playbook. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. We can't take the job more serious than you. This is the NFL talking to the incoming NFL players. We cannot take the job more serious than you. We're the fan. We're supposed to root for you. So to the incoming football player, I don't want to hear, well, they're young, they got to make mistakes. Fuck that. You should have made your mistakes in middle school. You should have made your mistakes in middle. I'm tired of, that's an overused saying. Well, that's what young people do. No, the fuck they don't. No. Those days over with. No excuses. The internet has been out long enough for you to know better. Long enough. You cannot go back home and still be the childhood friend no more. Them days over. Let it go. Them days over. Every time somebody go back home, what happens? What happened? What happened? You got to be willing to cut ties. Know who your coattail riders are. Know the difference between she finds me attractive or she want my money. Find out what's real. Matter of fact, don't even concentrate on relationships your first 4 years. Perfect the craft. But you got to have the football talk. And I know many people don't listen to their parents no more. But for the ones that do out there that are trying to go this football path, this athletic path, listen to your parents every now and then. They know what they're talking about. They're probably not saying it the way you need to understand it, but damn it, they're talking to you some kind of way. Google what the fuck your daddy said. Figure it out. Break out your decoder ring. Roll up your sleeves and get involved, Josh. I can't do this alone. Time after time, year after year, we get a story about somebody that's not listening to the football talk. This is serious business. Don't waste our time. If you don't want to play football professionally and take this game seriously, don't go to New York. Don't go to Indianapolis. Don't go to Vegas. Don't go to Detroit. Don't go to Florida. Stay where you at. Stay where you at. I'd be better off if you quit now than waste our time as fans. I don't want to boo you across the stage if you're not going to stick around and take this seriously. Talk to anybody that did not make it past training camp in the NFL. Go reach out to any former player and find out what they say. Man, you got to take this shit seriously. What it do Wednesday, good people, if you're just tuning in. How you doing? As they say in the hood, it's your boy Dre Montez. And we getting it in with the halfway point of all sports. People are making decisions right now about opening day, what they going to wear. Men and women alike across the nation are getting ready for baseball season. But in the midst of all that, this is that window of opportunity where couples do the most important thing that people forget about. They talk. And for some strange reason, all these talk shows in the morning, yes, I watch them all. Yes, I watch them all. They seem to think that men don't talk. Who started this rumor? Who? Who started this rumor? Where's your proof that men don't talk? Where is your proof at? Where's this proof that men don't talk? Because when we try to talk to our partner, what happens? Yes, they cut you off. That's an excellent answer right there. They cut you off. They cut you off. And then here's my all-time favorite. Why are you yelling? I'm not yelling. This is my normal pitch tone. Why do you have to stand up? We talk, but maybe it's not the way you want to be talked to. I think that can be the biggest issue. You know, because men, we don't like the way we get talked to sometimes. Don't yell at me in public, in front of my family, or in front of my friends. You yell at me like normal people in private. That's the only rules I have. And don't point your finger at me in public. That is rule number 2. Rule number 3, don't call me lazy out loud. Simple rules to follow by, which I think all men can agree with. But this whole narrative that men don't talk is a whole crock of shit. It is. That's the problem. People not listening. They haven't listened to men since that damn movie Wait and Exhale came out. That movie tore up every damn thing. Tore up every damn thing. They have not listened to us since these damn movies keep making us look stupid. Don't forget they made that movie 3.5 Men. They put 3 men in a movie and pretended they couldn't change a diaper. What kind of shit is that? I thought that movie was horrible what it did to men. It ruined us. You mean to tell me 3 men who've never seen a kid couldn't figure out how to change a diaper? And y'all mad about The Color Purple. I was mad about 3 Men and a Baby. And I was a teenager when that came out. I had an uproar in the school. They told me, calm down, calm down. Did you see what they said in that movie? They lied. They lied. And movies to follow did not help us when it comes to men talking. But men talk, ladies. We talk. Sometimes we talk too damn much, but we talk. Maybe not the way you want us to, but we talk. All we saying is get to the point. That's it. Don't write me a 5-page letter if you can tell it in 1 to 2 sentences. Just get it out. I don't want to hear remember when. Well, it started on. No, get to the point. That would cut down a whole lot of BS in the air. If people just get to the point, just get to the point. That should be the next movie they make when it comes to rom-coms. Get to the point. Get to the point. I don't care what happened at work. Just get to the point of what happened at work. I don't care what Tiffany and Christine had for lunch. Tell me what happened at work. Just get to the point. Woo. It's like when your parents were whooping you as a kid and they got to talk with you. Man, just get this over with and whip me. Just get this over with. Just get to the point. Oh, my goodness. We've heard all this before. Each and every year we go through it. Whether it's hockey, whether it's Major League Baseball, whether it's the NFL, or whether it's the NBA. We really heard it this week due to the NBA's behavior at the All-Star game in Indianapolis. 211 to 186. I've never seen a commissioner so bad. You ever act up at a real important event in front of your parents, and your parents have a look on their face that as soon as you get in the car, we fucking you up. That's how the commissioner looked, giving them the game-winning trophy. This is not what we talked about. So do we really need, as fans, do we really need an all-star game at this point across the board? Because I watched the hockey all-star game just for the 3-on-3 and for the hot wives. That's it. That's it. NBA, I watch it for the shoe drop and the celebrity game in the skills contest. That's it. NFL, ever since they took it from Hawaii, fuck you. Major League Baseball, ever since the old commissioner made the All-Star game competitive, maybe I like baseball a little bit more. But do we really need an All-Star game as fans? Do our votes really matter? Have you ever voted on an All-Star game before across the board? Did you punch it? Did you go online? Old school, we punched it with the pencil at the ballpark and you turn it into the usher. That's old school. That's letting us know that we OLD up in the building. Does the All-Star game only matters because it's a financial situation for the players. But again, just like in the NBA, if I'm paying you $28 million a year, why are you playing in this non-competitive game? It doesn't matter. What if you get hurt? Remember the tug of war in the All-Star game in Hawaii? And a player tore his ACL? They cut that shit out. Nope, can't do this no more. Everybody go home. Rich done fucked it up for everybody. Done. Flag football on the beach? Done. They used to do that in Hawaii. Done after that. You cannot risk the commodity. That's too much at stake for players to get hurt, and we as fans want them to play at their best. But what if they get hurt in the All-Star game? Who's to blame then? I think just like they do first team and second team and third team, just print the names, and we're fine with that as fans. We're fine with that. I don't think we need an All-Star game anymore because the basketball game, the All-Star game, should have been the greatest pickup game known to man, but it wasn't. I've seen better talent than that at a kids' camp, and we know how I feel about kids. They smell bad and talk back. Okay. But it wasn't – that's not what we thought it was going to be. Only thing that got me giddy was the court on Friday and Saturday. Got me giddy. I wish they'd have kept the court the same way for the basketball game. For my friends that didn't see the court, thought I was crazy. No, I was just on shrooms, but it looked awesome and amazing. But back to my original point, I don't think we need an All-Star game anymore. I really don't. Because it's not pleasing the kiddies no more at all. It has been it's been difficult. I mean, let's face it. We as fans, we're very hard to please. We're very, very hard to please. It's hard to please a spoiled fan. What I mean by that, if your team has ever won a championship, you want to do it again. You want to run that shit back. It brought great things to your city, your town, your team. Made you feel good at work, at your local sports bar, probably in the bedroom. You do better in the bedroom when your team wins. What's up, cuz? What's up with you, cuz? Thanks for tuning in. But that's just me. I think the All-Star game really needs to take a step back because I think this one really hurt when you actually saw the anger in the commissioner's face in front of everyone. It was a total embarrassment in the eyes of sports fans that really appreciate the NBA All-Star game. Chime in if you think of how you feel about the All-Star game. You think sports should just no more All-Star game. Just keep it regular season, postseason. Let's go. They can still get a break. We'll give you a little break, but okay. We can do some things like that for sure. Again, if you're just tuning in, thank you. Get hydrated here. We started off the show today with the football talk, meaning these young men are getting ready to work out at the combine, get ready for the draft. But we have seen in the last 5 years more and more players being very vocal about what it takes to be an NFL player. You know, you see one version of it, but there's a lot to being in the NFL, maintaining to be in the NFL. You have to do your work. So these young men that are getting prepared for the draft, be prepared to do the work. And we also talked about men don't talk. Allegedly, according to these morning talk shows, people think men don't talk. Well, we do. We do. And also, We just got done finished talking about, do we really need an all-star game? Due to the comments and concerns about what happened this past weekend, I really think across the board they need to take a closer look at this thing. Is it really panning out for what we want? It's supposed to be entertaining, but not making fun at us at the same sense, for sure. All righty, for sure. They got apps of everything. They got smart TVs, crazy streaming, all kind of gadgets out there. Where is the gadget that I can hook up to my head and it records our dreams? Where's that at? And we can watch our dreams. Wouldn't that be cool? If you could hook up a device, I didn't say a needle or a plug, just sensors around your head, and you go to sleep, and the algorithms in your brain or whatever somehow transforms itself to your smart television or watch or tablet or laptop, whatever it may be, and it breaks down your dream for you to see it on TV. You can watch your dreams. Wouldn't that be fucking cool? Wouldn't that be? Because some dreams are so vivid. It's like 4K. It's like you can remember it. I don't know if you followed this method or not, but I saw this in I guess it was a 60-minute special about 30 years ago about remembering your dreams. Some people have a hard time remembering them, and sometimes some people remember little fragments of it. Well, in this 60-minute piece that I saw, Remembering Your Dreams, keep a notepad by your bed, because when dreams wake you up, there's something right there. Write it down. It could be inspirational. It could be scary. It could be thought-provoking. It could be something important. And dreams kind of tell you a story if you write things down. And I've been doing this for about 25 years, keeping a notepad real close by, and I write things down throughout my dreams. But to have a device that was attached to our head and it records our dreams, I think that would be the shit. I think that would be awesome. Sometimes you ever want to go back to sleep to finish the dream? It was so good. You were learning something. You were on a magical journey. You saw somebody you hadn't seen in a long time, and the conversation felt so fucking real. So real. It's funny what dreams may come. And if you put it together, just give yourself an experiment and keep a notepad by the bed. Try for about a week. And when you have a dream, when you wake up, just write it down. And you're going to go back to sleep. When you wake up, fully wake up, you're going to look at that pad and try to make sense of what you've written down. Sometimes you can figure it out, and sometimes it's going to leave you on a puzzle, which can be fun throughout your workday, trying to figure out what the hell did I mean by writing down a squirrel, turn left, and a baseball. It comes and goes like that. But I think that would be awesome if we could somehow have our dreams recorded for ourselves. Can you just imagine the perversion dreams that you have? Oh, my God. I think they made a movie about that called Dreamscape in the 80s with Christopher Walken, if I'm not mistaken. But, of course, they were manipulating your dreams. We're not trying to do that. Actually, our dreams, no interference, anything. But I'm wondering, is there an app out there like this already? And I just don't know about it. I got to talk to the kids on this one, the youngsters. They know every damn thing. Every damn thing. All right. Moving right along. What is your contribution at work? What are you bringing to the table at work? What do you bring to the table at your job? If you're a team lead, okay, what is your role as a team lead? Are you doing that? Are you doing less? You're doing more? But what is your true contribution to the team? If you put that in a sports sense, everybody has a role to play. And when everybody understands their role, the contribution becomes even more greater than what you think it is. When you break it down to its purest form, the philosophy of teamwork, and everybody understands their role, I think it's important. And a lot of coaches really hit on this, and team leads hit on this, and sales leaders and managers hit on this. the individual one-on-one to let people understand their role, why their role is important, and showing them what their role is with and without them. I think that's really, really important. And there are a lot of coaches that are really good at that, of pointing out your role and your contribution. Former Major League manager Jim Leland was damn good at that, of breaking down individual baseball players on the importance of them in the batting order, in the defensive position. Why are you playing in this particular game? He had a method to that, and it went across very well to his players, especially the non-arrogant ones. Wink, wink, number 25, steroid abuser. But your contribution to the team, if you know that, and the team knows it, I think it makes everything flow a little easier. When people don't know their role, they just have a title, but they don't know their role, their responsibility, their contribution. They become lost. And we see a lot of that in the world of sports because they don't know their role. They don't know their contribution. No one has stepped up and said anything to them. It's like watching a little leaguer play outfield. What are they normally doing? Hand behind their back, looking up in the air, and the ball's not even hit yet. That's what it looks like. So I think it's important. And I talk to a lot of people in the professional world, in the sales world. They don't have team meetings like they used to. The weekly meetings. Let's look at the numbers. Why are we not here? Let's figure out how can we get here. When you get that feedback to know, hey, okay, this helps a little bit. Okay, I needed to hear that. Oh, that's all we need to get here. It doesn't have to be that big of a job if you break it down in fragments into its purest point. It comes with better clarity and understanding for everybody to grasp, and it makes the team contribution even more greater. But when you don't know your contribution to the team, we're walking around speechless, as we all are for sure. Well, last topic of discussion. I'll let you guys get on with the rest of your way back Wednesday of the show. WZUP, what it do? Let's get hydrated real quick. What is your pregame? How you get ready? How do you get ready? Beyond the norm, beyond, the morning sexual routine. Damn that. After all that, what gets you going? Music? Hip hop? Country? Beyonce new song? Motivational movie quotes get me going, and a motivational sports quote. My favorite one is the Guru. That is powerful. How bad do you want to breathe? If you flip that and put that into your everyday routine, write that down. How bad do you want to breathe? You go get it. It's like a fat pat on the ass to get you going, like a pow, get you going, like get you going. How bad do you want to breathe? And you'll go out there and get it. Motivate the mind, motivate the soul, motivate the task at hand, motivate the path to success, motivate your happiness. Damn it. That's the key. We all need and want to be happy. Somebody should enjoy some satisfaction of happiness. Enjoy. Some people experience it once, and it takes a long time for it to come back around, because sometimes I think we do become unappreciative of things. We become expected of things instead of understanding there comes a responsibility to reciprocating things. It goes both ways. But the pregame to get the day going, motivational quotes, a movie line, The Wolf of Wall Street. Are you mad at your life? Pick up the phone and start dialing. Are you tired of driving a minivan? Pick up the phone and start dialing. Don't blame me on your failures. I've given you all the tools to go out here and make it. Don't blame me on your failures. It's little things like that that just get you going. Sometimes it could be a good movie clip, a nice old school hip hop song, or an alternative song. Little Paramore gets you going. Ain't it fun? Just something to get the day going, get the juices going. But what is your pregame? I think pregames are important. In the sports world, I like when the player is by his locker after the players and already talked, the coach and said what he got to. Now the players all by themselves and they're in front of their locker, getting in the zone, getting in that zone they need to be in, going to that dark side and just zoning out everything. I love watching when athletes do that, get in front of that lock and they just, okay, it's time to lock in. It's time to go to work. Let's put the women and children to bed and go home and talk about it. Let's go. Let's go play ball. On me. Let's go. Good motivational sports talks go a long way. I was in the sports world and I'm in the sales world in corporate America. My sales manager would always give a sports quote to get the juices flowing every Monday. Oh, it was amazing. It was amazing. Those were the days for sure. Those were the days for sure. Good people. Well, I think we've talked about quite a few things today to get your mind right for today. We did the football talk. We covered men talking. We covered, do we really need an all-star game? We covered, what if we could watch our dreams? That's a deep one to me right there. And we talked about, what is your contribution to the team? And then we topped it off with, what is your pregame? Pregames get the juices going. I mean, it just, you gotta stretch it out. You gotta be in the moment. It's like getting ready for opening day baseball. You gotta get ready for that. You gotta pregame for that shit. It's like you got a pregame for St. Patrick's Day. That's 2 parades back to back. So you got to go out this week and pregame your party body to get ready for that. It's a lifestyle, isn't it? It is a lifestyle. St. Patrick's Day parade is on the way. The boys from OKC are on there as well. It's going to be a time had by all. Don't forget to listen to our latest episode of our podcast, Who's to Blame, the podcast with your boy Dre Montez, available on Spotify. Don't forget to visit the website at www.dremontez.com. All right, good folks. I want to thank you all for tuning to today's show. Thank you so much. It has been a pleasure here serving you live at Studio 63 here in South City, St. Louis. Thank you all for tuning in studio audience. Susan, you're doing a wonderful job. You could get a raise, Susan. You keep yourself. Again, good luck to D from D&D. Don't get butthurt. Good luck to you, young lady. All right, good folks. As they say in the hood, I will holler at you later. Until next time, peace. It's your boy, Dre Montez, and we are out of here. I'll holler at you.